Yeah, so I mean, my mother's a Christian, and I always remember her praying over us at night, and that was always a really special and safe time when I look back. But I didn't really come to faith, I would say, and know Jesus until I was probably about 19, 20. And what happened really, I was a kind of young guy in the world. I did a business management degree. I had a job, a career path in business. I had a house and a mortgage quite early on. And I saw this line in front of me of like where my life was going and what it was going to become. And I just thought to myself, is this what I want? And it was quite clear that I didn't want that. And so at that time of my life, around, late teens turning to 20, just finished university, I got a job, and I was just like, what's next? And a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, went out to Africa, and it was there that he kind of rang me and spoke to me, and he was like, Chris, mate, you'd love this, you should come out here. And he was working on a small mission in the middle of bushland Tanzania, in an area called Kiteto, which is about 90% Maasai. And I had all this stuff in front of me, this job, this career path, this house, and I was just like, but yeah, I ejected it all. I left, I quit my job, I put my house on the market for rent, and I went to Africa. And it was really there that I just fell in love with Christ. I saw, the kingdom of God in real ways. And I initially went out just to teach English. And the best way to teach English in Tanzania was, in my school, was to use the Bible, because everyone had a Bible, and one side was English, the other side was Swahili. And so it was really easy to like read and learn English through that medium. So my English classes became Bible studies, and I started to just read huge chunks of the Bible. And while I was there, I was also helping a bishop on these things called confirmation safaris, where we would drive around the bushland for hours on end and camp in different villages, and he would speak and preach and baptize and confirm hundreds of people over a long weekend. And it was there that my eyes were open to this truth, this power, the light of God. And I was just like, wow, this is amazing, and this is what I've been searching for. And so I decided to give my kind of life to this avenue of potentially being a priest. And so I looked into it while I was over there, and I just, I fell in love with Jesus there. And then, 2-3 years later, I was ordained in the Diocese of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. So I did a distance learning degree while I lived in the mission in Africa. And so I was ordained at 24, and one of the youngest in the Church of England at the time. And so I kind of went from famine to feast. It was a bit like, I was out fishing one day, and Jesus comes along and goes, hey, come follow me. And I was like, okay. And I just left everything and went. And that's what it felt like. And haven't looked back.